That is what you do.
All right, let's start our little banter and then we're going to start the show.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to add Nick Cannon to it. I just don't like him. He's not like a genuine person to me.
I don't fuck with him.
He's like a, he like a super corny person who made like a deal with the devil, and then he got money and got women and got the success, and it's like, but I can see in your eyes that you don't deserve this. I don't know what you did to deserve to get where you at, but you don't deserve it.
I just don't fuck with him. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Nick Cannon I don't like, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like him. Yes, he has a great work ethic, I guess. And, he was with Nickelodeon before. And, he has money and he's getting his money from all these different avenues. But it's something about him I don't like.
The whole thing about, how he tried to blame, we might as well just jump right into the show.
That's what I said. We already on the show. All of this going to be a part of it. We jumped straight into
it. Episode 39.
Episode 39.
Episode 39, y'all.
But yeah, I don't fuck with him.
Yeah, because it's I don't understand why he tried to blame it. What did he say? He used a word meaning white culture, Eurocentric or something. He said.
Eurocentric.
To where it's Eurocentric to have one wife and have kids with her and have pretty much making a family with one person.
Yeah,
kind of thing. And he tried to turn it into a race thing, and I just don't.
That has nothing to do with race.
It don't, and I don't like him personally though. It's personal. I don't like him.
He tries to make everything about race.
Yeah, and it's that's not.
That has nothing to do with it.
He tried to do that to make sure he always have support, to make sure he got black people on his side. When it's not that serious. If you feel like you are justified in having all these baby moms or all these kids, or whatever, just say that. Speak your truth. It's none of our business at the end of the day anyway. Why do you care so much about getting our approval?
But because then if you want to use that whole it's Eurocentric, so what was the whole idea behind you being married at one point?
Right.
What was that point? If you never believed in this and this wasn't the way you felt like things should be done, then you would never got married and had started a family. And then, but now that didn't work out, because I'm gonna just be honest, I don't really. Did they ever say why they got a divorce?
Him and Ryan?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I don't think there was anything ever publicly, but
volume down.
I'm sure it had to do with him being a whore.
But another thing,
I'm sure it had to do with him being a whore.
But another thing, if you so pro whatever and you don't subscribe to Eurocentric values and all that, ain't half of the mothers of your children of a different race?
Yeah, they white.
That's what I'm saying.
The one girl is definitely white.
So what? Don't that just blow the whole logic?
It does. It blows the whole logic.
Because doesn't playing to white culture or to the stereotype of what white people want you to do, isn't having children with them? What better way?
And if that's the other thing, then he tries to make it a race thing and all of this, but nigga, you clearly being somewhat colorist, because all his baby moms are light as fuck. All of them are very fair skinned women. He's not a dark skin or a brown. No.
And the thing is, Nick, we don't care. But you keep
honestly,
talking about this stuff. You keep talking about it to make us have a reaction or to make us care, to make it like a race war. And it's you're not the person to have the race war. You're just not.
No.
You're not that guy. So just stop. Ever since, with the Dr. Sebi, Nipsey Hussle and all that stuff, ever since all that stuff started happening, everybody kind of wanted to
jump on the...
Yeah, to be the black leader.
To be a black activist.
To be
everybody want to be an activist.
And it's I'm sorry, Nick, but you just, to me, you're just not it. But that's just not, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. And as far as him having, I don't care if Nick Cannon got 10 kids. He can support them. So what?
Exactly.
He can support them. So
I don't understand why he's trying to make it seem like he's doing something that's outside of anything that any other celebrity does.
Yeah.
That's all celebrities do. Yeah. You have a lot of fucking money, so you have a lot of fucking kids.
Yeah.
You can support them. So there's no reason for you not to have kids. That's what all celebrities do.
Yeah.
All celebrities just sit around and just make kids.
Yeah. And to me, like we said before, it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
It's just,
But you're trying to make it into an issue that it's not.
Yeah, that's my issue. When you trying to turn this whole thing, you having kids, into a giant racial issue.
Right.
And when I don't think that's warranted.
No.
Something else that I want to talk about. So I think it's safe to say that for now, the baby is officially canceled. Like, for now. Now,
he made an apology.
But he took it down. Did you see that? The apology, the long...
yeah,
he ended up taking that, deleting that post. Because it's like, pretty much, he ain't say this, but he like, y'all ain't accepting my apology, y'all still dragging me every day, then I'm taking it back.
Yeah, basically. And that's the type of nigga he is. Like, I can see that. Like, I tried to apologize.
Yeah.
Y'all don't care? Fuck it. I don't care. Taking it back.
But his problem is that he was doing a couple, like, okay, he started off, okay, for anybody who don't know, he made some, what was said to be some homophobic and hateful comments at Rolling Loud.
Which I don't see them as homophobic. I just see them as...
It was derogatory.
I wouldn't even necessarily fully say derogatory. It's just... It was a stupid comment.
Stupid, okay.
Like that's really it. Like, he just was talking.
It was derogatory.
He was just talking. It
was negative for homosexuals. If you was a homosexual and somebody described you in that light as somebody who was just doing that in the parking lot, it's more to being homosexual than that.
That's true.
Like, so it's like, it was insensitive.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't nice.
That's what I'm saying. It was more insensitive and just not thought out. Like, he just was talking.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
but I don't think he should have been burned at the stake.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. Is like, I don't think he deserved to be burned at the stake for it, because that wasn't
he did
the intent.
But we got to remember, he did this to himself.
He did,
because after this,
because he was just talking out his ass.
Yeah, he was, and I don't think that the original comment is what got him canceled.
No, what got him canceled was the trying to fix it.
Yeah,
like he tried to. He like, after everybody like blew it up, then he was like, okay. Then he like tried to think to himself and was like, okay, let me try to fix what I said. But then that just made it worse.
It kept getting worse
and worse as he tried. Like, it's like, bro, just.
And like
you made some stupid ass comments. Just shut the fuck up.
And
like if he just would have got quiet after the first time,
right? If he just would have like when he posted the apology on his social medias, the long like whatever he said, the long apology.
Yeah.
If he just would have did that and then just sat on it and just was there and just shut up for a while, then maybe that could have stuck. But he's still like in his story and all on Twitter talking shit, and he apologizing and taking it back, apologizing and taking it back, and he doing this little dance of like, I said what I said, and re-sharing what other people who support the comments are saying. Mm-hmm. Or like, say like Lil Boosie come out, like, and he'll say something like, you know, or other celebrities pretty much who are supporting the baby, but like in that moment, you don't share who supports you, because then that's you technically doubling down on what you said. Yeah. It's a time for that. When it's fresh, that's not the time, because that's you just saying it again.
But at the same time, I'm kind of on his side, because at the same time, fuck them. Like, I don't understand why everybody feels like cancel culture in a whole, not just the community, the gay community. Like, just cancel culture in a whole is bullshit. Like, I can't say anything without offending anybody, and then everybody getting up into a fucking uproar, and everybody being sensitive, and everybody getting upset, and then all of a sudden, because I made a comment that you don't like, now we're canceling him. He can't go to no shows. He can't do this. I can't say what I want to say no more.
Not if it hurts people.
That's bullshit.
No, that's not.
The world is not.
Well, okay, yeah.
The world is not this soft and fluffy place where people are only going to say what you like. Like,
I misspoke. Wait, I didn't mean to say that you're just not allowed to say what you want if it hurts people. That's not the standard. But with his comments, what they're saying, his comments are being turned into just like hateful, like derogatory things that where if you keep letting people speak like that, like it's tearing down a culture of people, like to where even though what he said was not that aggressive, like it's playing towards the demonization of a certain group of people.
Yeah, I get
and
that.
And it played into this whole, like, it was like him versus Lil Nas X. Like, people forgot all about Lil Nas X in this story. I remember Lil Nas X was part of this.
Was he?
At the beginning. Because this was Lil Nas X. It came fresh after I think it was some award show where Lil Nas X kissed the dude on the stage or something.
Yeah.
And then the baby said that comment, and then Lil Nas X came back out and said something else about it, and then they was kind of pitting them against each other, because then Lil Nas X had the Industry Baby video, where it was like the naked men in it or something. So it was like Lil Nas X like the voice of like the gay
But
movement.
they've been trying to make Lil Nas X the voice of the gay movement.
But a lot of people have been not agreeing with that too, saying that he's been setting them back.
Yeah, so, because he's painted them in such a... Yeah. He just makes it seem like gay people just these overly sexualized...
demons.
Yeah.
According to what if you never met a gay person in your life and you watch a Lil Nas X video, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is why.
Yeah, this is why
I hate them.
Yeah.
This is what you would say.
Because it's just overly gay. It's just too much.
And then when you start adding in the Satan, like, what was that?
The video.
Yeah, when you start adding in the Satan shit, this is just like, oh yeah, like for the people like in the middle of the country who are scared of that type of shit, like, you can't do that. If you want them, if you want to try to win these people over, but if you don't care about trying to do that, then
which he don't. He just cares about the view.
You know, I'm always looking at something from like a political perspective.
Yeah,
like,
but
like expanding your base.
He not trying to do all that. He just care about the views, because the views is money. Good. Yeah. Like in the world, like there's good or bad press. It's still press. Yeah. Like doesn't matter.
There's no such thing.
Good or bad. It doesn't matter.
Because we talking about you, we clicking on you, we viewing your story, we listening
views
to
is
your
what
video.
get you paid.
And the baby was doing that for a while too. Like he shared that video, his recent video. I forget what it was called, but the new one. Yeah. And him and he actually got a lot in common with Lil Nas X, but they like on different sides of the spectrum. Yeah. He's in the video like getting some head by I think she was the attorney by like or something like that, and then he was having sex with her in the video. Super aggressive, not aggressive, but super graphic. If that would have been Lil Nas X, then people would have been in a uproar. Yeah. But the baby is like he's like full on nude. The girl is like on her knees. Her head is right here, like going back and forth, and it's like he got holding like a censor block or something like that, to where you don't see. But it's like he rapping while she just go, and it's like if that exact scene been Lil Nas X, people would have been pissed.
Yeah, people would have been pissed.
So I think people need to understand, like, kind of going back to what we was talking about before, the selective outrage. Yeah. You need to be consistent about what you're mad about. And for me, I'm consistent. Like, I don't think the music videos, I don't think they should go to that level anyway, personally. I'm not mad. I'm not one of the people that's on the front line mad if they do go super sexual. I'm not. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care. But it's like, I don't know. I don't listen to the music for that. I don't watch the video for that personally. I don't really watch music videos anymore anyway. I mean, I check them out, but it's like I don't listen to the baby. I don't like I listen to the baby song, but like I don't watch your video to see you get your dick sucked. That's not for me. You know, like I don't know. I see that the same as like how the rappers that kind of turned me off from rappers in the first place, to where in your video, you know, it's just
like, all the video mixes.
Yeah, where it's like the naked girls, you just throwing money and you got your cars and you showing me how much you are winning, and it's like you're stunting on me. Like I guess that's the video culture. I get it, but it's like I don't know, whatever. But we gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna keep it with music. The Weeknd. I think The Weeknd. The Weeknd. He got a new single, "Take My Breath Away." We just listened to it. By the way, we are in our new studio. We still getting it together. And to the left, if you might see me keep looking over here, you're right. I think we got a TV here where we watch some podcasts and music videos and other things.
Just different things that we're talking about.
We was just checking out Never That Deep podcast. Yep. Rum. What was this? What's it? Oh, damn it! I hate that I messed it up. But we was watching our dude Dan make some drinks. Do that. What else? We watched the Weeknd's video. And what else did we check out? That new Doja Cat in the Weeknd. Yep. Doja Cat and yeah. But anyway, so we just listened to his song. I'll start off. It's classic pop. The Weeknd, really light sound. You know, it's him. It's not traditional him. I think we all gave up on looking for like old school him. I think we done with that, right?
I still got hope. I'm hoping we go back.
Yeah.
Maybe not go back. Let me not use that, because that seems like I'm not appreciative of the artist. Because I fuck with The Weeknd. Right. Like, I love The Weeknd. Just that I want us to move to our next stage of evolution.
Okay.
For him, which might be going back, but I wanted to go more R&B-ish, kind of where we was a little bit more. Cause yeah, like I'm over the pop ballads. I'm a little over.
He do kind of got this sound on lock though.
Yeah, he does.
Ain't nobody else. Like
yeah, no, he does. He has the pop R&B-ish ballads. Like it's cool, but like I'm kind of over it. Like I don't feel the same connection to a lot of these new pop songs as I did to any of his old stuff.
I like him, and I love we really fuck with The Weeknd.
Yeah,
but I mean, I think it's him.
It is him.
It's him. So it's like,
it's like his sound is still unique. Yeah. It's still a him sound.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's very pop. Like,
it's super light.
Yeah.
Super light.
Yeah. And I'm just like, which I get it. You're expanding to this new audience. You're getting the white dollar. Let's just call it what it is. That's why anybody goes pop. You want that more mainstream appeal.
He's starting to get more. He's starting to lean more and more and more into sounding like Michael Jackson to me. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Dirty Diana and the I can't remember what other song it was, but that super high where he keep it with that nasally high, because he used to in the old school he used to dip into it. He used to show you that he can do it.
Like he had that range.
Yeah, he got the range. He had played with a falsetto every now and then, but like this is like he's living there in that high range. Like, and I think it's, I don't know. I just would like to see him challenge himself like a little more and give the fans, like the loyal fans, kind of, you got to remind us what we fell in love with.
Yeah, for. Like and that's more or less like.
But he did that with a little bit with I mean, it's a couple albums ago.
Dear Melancholy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Dear Melancholy was the last album.
Yeah.
Dear Melancholy was the last album, and that wasn't even really an album. Yeah. They would call that an EP.
Seven songs.
Yeah, they call it like an EP. Like, yeah.
Well, he gave us that, and that was only two albums ago.
That was like 3 albums.
It was only 2, right?
I think it was 3.
It was 3.
That was like 3 albums ago.
Yeah,
so that was like 20...
It was not that...
It was like 2017.
Damn, have it been
Yeah,
that long?
It was like 2017 when Dear Melancholy dropped.
I think is that what Call Out My Name?
Yeah, that's Dear Melancholy. That was like 2017. That was like 3 albums.
So we never know. Maybe we overdo.
I mean, and that's all I would want as a fan.
Yeah,
is give me something like that.
Yeah.
Do another little EP, another little 7 album drop for your loyal fans, like for the fans that's been with you from the beginning, the people who fell in love with you. Like, just give us that reminder. Like, this is where I started. Like, because that was the sound that a lot of people fell in love with him with.
Definitely. It was like, but at the same time, do we hold that standard to other artists?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we just holding that to him?
Because a lot of people...
Where he got us through a depression, or even helped us stay there, however you want to look at it. And he's evolving and showing his range and showing his other talents, but we want him to bring us back.
Because a lot of fans...
Drake, we don't do that with Drake. Drake can make
any sound I won't say that, because me, as a Drake fan, as a former Drake fan, I would love for Drake to dip back into what Drake was near like 5 albums in. Yes. Mm-hmm. I want that Drake. The Drake now, I haven't listened to Drake in like probably like 2-3 years. The last Drake album I listened to was I want to say it was Scorpio. It might have been the name of that album. It was like a 2-sider. It was like 20-something fucking songs. And it was mostly trash.
Yeah.
Like, not trash in Drake's quantity. It was, but to me, it was like 10 songs I liked it on it, and they had like 24 tracks. But and there was maybe like 7 to 10 solid songs that I'm like, okay, I like these.
But Drake is a whole nother conversation. The Weeknd, how come every time we bring up The Weeknd, we always go through like this crisis where we got to relitigate like his entire career?
Because
every time we bring him up,
because I think a lot of the loyal fans feel like early him was the best him.
Yeah.
Like that was real music.
Yeah.
Like I think, and that's really what it is. It had real emotion. It was real tracks. It was something you could really connect to. Everything else now, it's just music.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's real pop. It's real mainstream.
Yeah, it's
He's
so
getting
pop.
It's getting that.
Yeah.
It's getting that mainstream dollar. It's getting that white dollar. It's solidifying that you are mainstream. Everybody listens to you. You're making money.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what that new sound is.
That feels that.
You sold out.
Don't say that. That feels. I was just about to say that
Yeah.
feels weird when you when your favorite artist, like when you feel like
Nicki.
they just making money.
Like Nicki. When Nicki went pop.
I mean, Nicki had the market wide open for her, but we gonna get to Nicki. But next we gonna get to Nicki. We got some Nicki. Actually, we can get to Nicki right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Nicki Minaj. So she is set. Well, we ain't gonna say she's set, but it's been some comments about her hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. She was on social media saying she said she always been a longtime fan, and she was asking her fans what questions should she ask the ladies of Potomac. Andy Cohen said that he would gladly give up his chair to her. It usually tapes around October, and she also made some comments saying that she was serious, like this is legit, like she
I would love it.
Want to make the moves.
Happen.
I
would love it. Nicki should do all of them. Nicki should do the Housewives.
You think she could do it?
Yes. Nicki is fun. She has the personality. And I feel like she can be messy.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody as messy as Andy, but
I don't know.
But I feel like it'll be entertaining this year.
But the thing is about
a couple.
The thing is though with them not award shows, but the reunion shows, it's like when you get the best reunion shows, it's from people who know the people. Like they did it for a little bit. Nicki could be great, but I feel like it wouldn't be epic reunions until like her second or third time.
It depends. If she's been watching the shows like all this time.
Maybe, yeah. And
she like really is a real fan.
Yeah. I'm not like big on Potomac. Like I didn't kind of,
I haven't watched. What? I think me and you tried to start Potomac.
Yeah, it's just I couldn't really do it. So it's like, I mean, it's not no shade to the show. It's just that I don't watch it. So
me neither.
But if Nicki Minaj did,
if Nicki Minaj did a reunion,
I would watch that.
I would watch the reunion
just to check it out.
Watch the season to know what's going on in the reunion.
I mean, you got to think though. At the end of the day, it's just a Housewives reunion. Yeah. Nobody can make it so epic that it's just, oh my God. Just gonna ask some shady questions. Might be some funny moments. It's gonna be that. But shout out to Nicki. I hope she get it if she really want it.
Right.
Fine. Like, I hope she get it. But what was you saying though about Nicki before we?
Oh, she like when she went mainstream and she started doing more pop stuff.
And a lot of people were scared of that when they because I think it was Starships.
Yeah.
Starships. Yeah, I think when she came out with Starships, like a lot of people, like even in her own camp, was kind of like they didn't know how to respond to that. They didn't know what that was. Like, they didn't know what she was doing.
Nicki went pop.
Like, and it worked out for her.
I mean, it worked out for her.
She saw a market that a lot of people in her industry at the time, not industry, but a lot of people in her lane at the time did not see. Like a lot of female rappers, even though she is much more than that. But they didn't see the lane to go pop.
Yeah.
It wasn't really an option.
No.
Like, you could probably work with like some Christina Aguilera's or Britney
You
Spears
can do a couple.
But you not about to like be.
Yeah, like you're not on the you're not on there.
You on Kiss FM as like with like 3 songs like in regular syndication like or something like that. Like, but she saw she saw the way for that and she jumped on that.
She did it and that was cool. Because at least I will say that Nicki did it well. She did pop. She did both. Pretty much.
I would say, I wouldn't even... See, it's weird because with Nicki, I would say what she did, she just went commercial. Yeah. I would call it commercial more than I would call it pop. Because...
You're right.
Because when she went commercial, like, I mean, like, she was doing late night talk shows. She went on Ellen. She was doing Pixar movies. Like, she was in the voice of the Ice Age. She was a mammoth in the Ice Age. Like, she was doing such mainstream.
She went commercial.
Like she went commercial. She went bright in the light daylight type stuff. But when with hip hop, with female hip hop, that was more seen as an in the dark nighttime kind of job, and she turned it into to where we can do everything, just like with Drake, like Drake on Saturday Night Live.
But a lot of people call it that's what people call selling out.
True. That's what people used to call selling out. But
it's when you go commercial, when you go pop, when you go mainstream, when you're
right.
We
just
gonna call it what it is. When the white
standard.
People like you.
When you start marketing to the white people.
Yeah, when you start marketing to the white people.
But this is an old school way of thinking.
I mean, yeah, it is.
People still think that way today.
I mean, yeah.
But I'm saying this started.
I do feel like, yeah, it's kind of old school. But like I said, that's what The Weeknd did. He went commercial.
Quick.
He went commercial.
But he never told us. He never alluded that he would not. Did he? Did you ever get any inclination that he wouldn't?
No, I never got no inclination.
He was talking shit in his songs like about once he make it, like what he was gonna do, or how people who didn't respect him or didn't want him at the time was gonna regret that once he finally blew up.
But
like
we
he
didn't
was talking this.
But he was, time. But we didn't see it coming.
And we on Nicki Minaj now.
But we didn't see it coming. Okay. We didn't see it coming. Though.
Yeah, because we didn't see his success coming so fast. Like if you was,
and it was such a switch. Like it wasn't like The Weeknd did like a little, like it was like a slow transition. Like no, it was like, okay, I dropped these albums. Next album was a commercial album.
Yeah.
It was like most people do like a slow rollout. Yeah. Like where I did a couple songs.
He couldn't wait.
Where I did a couple songs. You heard me on the radio. Yeah. Like, no, it was like, boom, next album, commercial.
He couldn't wait.
Next album, commercial. And then he did the whole switching up of identities and this whole thing. And like.
He was having fun with it.
Yeah, like, but I'm just saying, like, that's what The Weeknd did.
Yeah.
And like Nicki, it was a slow rollout.
Yeah. I don't know. Wait a minute.
Like she jumped on a couple songs with a couple people. She did some commercial stuff. She did.
Nicki was a slow rollout. I would give you that. Like, but just like The Weeknd, we saw that coming. Like the way she was talking and the way she was conducting herself, and even she was separating herself from most rappers from the jump. Even when she was doing mixtapes, the way she was talking, it was like, I'm not with them for real.
And I'm not staying here.
And I'm not staying here. I'm here now. But this ain't where I
I'm not staying here.
And with rap, it usually come with some sort of like the braggadocious, like, I'm here, you there. Like, but she, well, like, of course, like anybody would have looked at Nicki Minaj then. It would have been like, oh yeah, given the opportunity, given the money, given the chance. Yeah, she's gonna blow up, go to the top, and she's never gonna look down here again.
Never.
Like, and that's what she did.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Drake did it.
They all do it. But the thing is, if given the opportunity, most of them aren't given the opportunity. Most of them are not given $500 million deals or $100 million. Like, that's not a thing.
Did it.
But when you are offered that, you want some more? You good? When they are offered that, this is what it is now. This is what it is. And speaking of being offered giant sums of money, Rihanna is the first billionaire female musician
who doesn't even drop music
in the world.
Who doesn't even do music. They should have just changed her title.
Rihanna.
She doesn't drop music.
And the title is kind of misleading because it's like she's the first billionaire.
Because it makes it sound like she made $1 billion in music.
She's the first billionaire woman who does music.
We're not even going to say that Rihanna does music anymore.
It's been, 5 years?
Exactly.
But I'm just explaining why.
I mean, I get it.
She got it because,
I get it, but she didn't make her.
But she got her notoriety from that. Like
she got her start in music.
I'm saying, like, take me. I make shirts, okay? Mm-hmm. Or no, let's scratch that. I do podcasts. Yeah. Okay. If I make $1 billion and I have not made a podcast in a few years, and I made $1 billion or another thing, I'm still gonna be podcaster Christopher.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's where y'all know me from. That's where the notoriety.
A lot of people don't know her from even music no more.
Of course they do.
A lot of her fans.
Yes, they do.
Man, what?
We know Rihanna as...
We do. We're not talking about the commercial again. The commercial people know her through Fenty in her makeups.
Which they say that's
is where she made all her money.
Most of her income comes from.
Yeah, all of her money is coming from her Fenty line.
According to Forbes, Rihanna is worth $1.7 billion. She's almost worth $2 billion.
Yeah, Rihanna has made all of her money in makeup and lingerie.
And that is second next to Oprah as far as female entertainers is concerned.
Yeah, Rihanna has made all her money in lingerie and fucking makeup.
Rihanna been on her
and that's
shit.
exactly why she's never coming back to music. There's no reason to.
I mean, if you love music.
Rihanna don't love music.
I'm just saying. I'm not
if
saying,
you did, you would have made an album.
If you love music and this is what makes you happy.
Yeah, she would, but she hasn't. It's been 5 years.
That's sad.
It's been 5 years. She's making that dollar. She's making that money doing makeup and lingerie. There's no reason to ever leave the fashion world. The beauty, do you count that all the same? Beauty, cosmetics, fashion, you just would call that all fashion.
She's a beauty brand.
Yeah, she's a brand. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I ain't hating on Rihanna. Like, go ahead. I love Riri. I loved all her music. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with switching careers.
No.
I think y'all need to get off her back. Like, yes, I would like another Rihanna album, maybe. But,
I don't even know if I want it now.
But if she don't, if she switched jobs
to
do something else, clearly the other one is paying off
better. Way more.
Like,
it's paying way more than she was ever making.
Could you imagine?
Which I think was.
And we only do it because, wait a minute, we only. Like, cause if you think about it, compare it to any other industry, any other jobs. Mm-hmm. Let's say you used to sell car insurance, and now you work.
Not sell life insurance.
Now you sell life insurance, and to sell life insurance, and to making, now the new job you making $50,000 more. People like, hey, but when you used to do this, man, we liked you when you did that.
I'm never selling another car again.
No,
never selling another car again. You gotta understand that
most of these people view this as a job.
Yeah,
this is a job. I'm doing this to make money. I'm doing this to take care of my family.
Like I said,
to take care of myself. So from that point of view, Rihanna, I support that.
Oh yeah, I support it.
Yeah, but as a fan or as a consumer of music, I would like to hear more of her.
I don't know if
but if we never hear her again, as far as on a new track, okay,
she could have lifted a feature.
I mean, she could, and she might still. But she's been doing her own. She's been doing what's profitable.
I mean, she's even dating an artist. They got current artists.
Yeah. She's doing her thing, and I'm not mad at her.
She better jump on the Travis Scott trap. At least.
And she on her way to... Rihanna about to be worth $5 billion.
And that's why I said Rihanna's never coming back to music. There's no reason to.
I don't think we ever heard a billionaire on a song before.
And as I said, there's... Do you count Jay-Z?
I don't think he's a billionaire.
I want to say Jay-Z's worth at least $1 billion.
I think
that just happened recently.
Because I was just talking to Jessica about that. I think because she thought Beyonce would have been worth more.
No.
But I'm saying Beyonce used to always brag about her and Jay-Z's combined net worth was $1 billion.
Yeah.
I don't think Jay-Z by himself is worth $1 billion.
Jay-Z just made it, and I was about to say it was with the title deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exclusive. Jay-Z is now worth $1.4 billion.
You know what? Wasn't somebody else?
March 17th.
Somebody else who don't make music, but was it Dr. Dre with beats? Somebody else.
Yeah.
Some other
when
rapper.
Dr. Dre sold beats to Apple.
He was the first $1 billion rapper. Right?
Yeah.
I think so. But anyway.
Yeah, Jay-Z's worth $1 billion. I thought so. I was about to say.
Yeah, shout out to Rihanna though. She on her thing. She doing it, and I could only dream of touching $1 billion. So I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I mean, I just, personally, selfishly, I just wish it would have been a final album, like to where we knew it was the final. Yeah. But but you don't owe me nothing. You could.
She could have.
You don't owe me nothing.
She could have dropped us a farewell a long time ago.
She could have, but she was on her grind making $1 billion.
Rihanna don't care about the fans.
Yeah, this ain't a topic, but LeBron is worth $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron had made $1 billion. Oh, and that's something else that I meant to say about the titles. LeBron didn't make his $1 billion playing basketball either. Just like Rihanna didn't make her $1 billion doing music.
No, he made it
just like everybody else.
He made all of his through endorsements.
Yeah, made it through other
But of course, there's no way you gonna make $1 billion being a fucking basketball player.
Right.
There's no. I mean, you gotta think about it.
So shout out LeBron, shout out Rihanna on y'all $1 billion.
I mean, yeah, there's no way you're gonna make $1 billion being a fucking basketball player.
Wouldn't that be funny if it wasn't even true?
What?
Like if this was just gossip.
Oh,
Like how they say when you Google numbers that don't even be right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like what if it wasn't even true? Like she worth like 50 million.
I mean, I feel like half these numbers probably aren't true anyway. But once you get so high when you talk about money, it's so much shit that goes into your net worth. You talking about what you invested in, the money, where your money. You see what I'm saying? Like you ain't none of these people sitting on $1 billion.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This money is all over the place.
So that means the Fenty. Does she own Fenty Beauty?
Yeah, that's her.
So that means that company could be worth, say if that company is worth $500 million.
Yeah.
Is they counting that towards her net worth?
Probably.
So she don't even have that money.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how it worked with a lot of them. Like it's like whatever your name, what you're attached to, endorse. Like none of these people are. I don't think somebody correct me wrong in the comments, but I think how most of this works. It's more about what you're attached to, what you take responsibility for. And things of that nature, but like all this money is kind of like all over the place and entangled in different things. But it's not like Rihanna or Jay-Z or LeBron is sitting on $1 billion.
Right.
The $1 billion is just like what everything combined is worth. Like if she sold Fenty, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She could sell Fenty for like $800 million. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like. That's what makes it the $1 billion.
Got you. She probably gonna sell, ain't she?
I think that would be dumb as hell.
You think so?
I think that would be stupid.
If she sell it for like $2 billion?
No, that wouldn't be dumb. The only way that would make sense is if you sold it for like $1 billion.
Because that's what they all do.
I mean,
just like with Beats or Vitamin
Because I thought that was
kind
kind
of anything else.
But I mean,
you build it to a certain point with your fame and your
Yeah.
celebrity and your whatever. And then you get it to a point where these companies is looking at it and saying that I could turn this, like they thinking, I could turn this into a $10 billion worldwide business.
Yeah.
And they sell it, they buy it off of you for $2 billion. What do you care? You started this up.
But I feel like
$1
most of the time,
investment.
but I feel like most of the time you do that, I feel like then at that point you still like it's like some back alley deal where like I sold it to you for $1 billion and then I still have stock.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
which
Well,
that
okay.
would make sense because you still want to.
Well,
you
still got.
You still want to.
You
still want to keep your hand in the cookie jar. Like you just ain't gonna give off your cash cow. Like no. Like okay, I'm gonna sell it to you for $1 billion because that's what it's worth. But then I need like 40% stock so I can keep my hand and keep making money.
It depends on how much.
Company.
It depends on how much is enough.
That's true.
How much is enough?
Because I thought that was weird when Dr. Dre did that with Beats, and I don't.
Yeah.
Do they still even sell Beats?
I think so.
Because I thought Apple just bought it to
kill it.
Yeah, to kill it. And because I could have swore that's what somebody said. Like I thought that's what I heard. Like when they first did it, like it was part of like we're buying you and then integrating your technology.
Yeah, I can
like,
see Apple doing
we're
that.
buying you for $1 billion, but then we're taking the Beats product and slapping an Apple logo on it and putting that same innovation into like the AirPods and
I would not be surprised.
all their headphones, but really was killing the brand.
Catch and kill.
Yeah.
This is a short story.
I mean, Apple.
And it's not even a story, but because I don't got the information, but this woman, I don't even remember where she at. Let me see if I can look at it real quick. This woman is suing McDonald's for for an ad that they had for, I believe, a Big Mac that caused her to break her diet.
Oh yeah, I saw that. She was
pull it up.
She was on Lent or
oh, is that what it was?
Whatever that is.
And
meat.
I feel her. Like I get it. You ever
No.
What? Let me see. McDonald's sued. Oh, Lent.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Woman sues McDonald's after complaining that a cheeseburger advert was so irresistible it caused her to break her fast during Lent.
Right, yeah, that's what it was.
I do not know how to say her name. Said she hadn't eaten meat in a month when the ad made her give in. Is that it?
Probably. That's enough.
The Russian lady is seeking $14 as compensation for sustained moral damage.
Yeah.
$14.
That's all she wants. She just want her money
$14.
back. She just want her money back.
Get out of here. What even?
She better than me. Because it's times I've been doing so good. and then I'll ride by and smell some fries or like a fillet of fish or something like that. Yeah, y'all owe us. Y'all owe us for that. Y'all be making these ads so irresistible.
Who even goes through the work of suing somebody for $14?
I would. And it's not about it. Now that is a perfect example of, but it's the principle of the situation.
But that's not the principle. I don't.
No, because she feels the ad was so irresistible that y'all forced me to spend my money. Yes, y'all forced me to break Lent and break my diet or whatever, but y'all took the ad was so irresistible that y'all just took the money out of my pocket pretty much. I want that money back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That's weak-mindedness.
No, it's not.
That's her fault.
No, it's not.
That is her fault.
It is, but still.
That's her fault.
It is, but when you think about
but
it.
But as a company, give the bitch her freaking
So wait, are we saying no matter how temptuous they can make these ads, it's just fair game? No matter what they can do with the sound,
that's their job,
and the look, they are legally allowed to do whatever they can to sell us product, and that's just okay.
Yes.
No, they should not have free reign.
This burger will make your hair grow.
They're allowed to lie.
They're allowed to lie.
No. Because you gotta think half the time they're not.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I think that would be illegal. I think they could get sued.
Yeah, but they can't even use that. Like sometimes they don't even be using real foods in the ads now.
They don't use real food in none of these ads. They never have.
But
if you watch any of those videos on YouTube, they show you all the tricks that all the food places use to make this food look so good.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why
they paint.
But that's the part. That's the part that I agree with her.
Mix cheese with glue.
That's the part that I agree with her. Like with the ad. Like say if this was a Big Mac. If y'all showing this tall sandwich with this thick meat, this lettuce with the little water droplets on it, the cheese just starting to melt over the meat, the little dot of ketchup starting to hang over the side, the secret sauce, the cut onions, the burger won't really look like that.
Yes, and you knew
but I did not know that. It don't matter because the ad showed this. If I can't get
and
that,
we all know
y'all
that
should not be able to advertise
like that when you get it.
But we shouldn't have to. That shouldn't be on us to just know that it's not going to look like the ad. Y'all should not be able to add what it can't look like. That's not fair to us.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's literally false advertising. If there's no way for you to make this food that you're going to give me look like this, it should not be on the commercial to look like that.
Look
beautiful. Now personal responsibility, yeah, it should be on me. If I pulled up and ordered the food and bought it and ate it, that's on me. I get that. But at the same time, while this lady was on Lent and she saw this commercial, or whatever she saw, the picture, or she probably, which at the same time, I don't know if y'all got it where y'all at, but when you ride by a Krispy Kreme and the hot light is on and you smell them hot donuts.
Lord! This make it stop. I will be late for work.
I will crash my car.
I will be late for work for a hot sign.
That's something else that should be illegal.
That's the hot sign and that smell of them hot glaze coming up.
Right.
Boy, I'm not gonna get some donuts right now.
And I'm not saying that all like certain advertisements should be illegal, but we got to take a look at it. Should they be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to do? Oh, is that the standard? Alright.
Krispy Kreme's close. Yeah.
But we about to wrap this up anyway. We got a few adult animation segments. I'm drunk. I done got a little
animation. What you talking about?
Adult animation like cartoons. Okay. Like South Park, Rick and Morty. We're about to go through it.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty is
wait a minute. Alright. So South Park signed a $900 million deal.
I saw that.
Did you see that? They got
to do some more episodes or something?
And a few movies.
Yeah.
If I saw that right, it said 14 movies. Is that right?
I don't know if that part is right, but I know it said like a couple more episodes and like a couple movies. That's all I know.
Which, by the way, we need to start naming our episodes. This theme is money. We're talking about money.
Yeah, who the fuck is still watching South
Park? Right. Who would give South Park damn near $1 billion?
It had to be Netflix.
Think so?
It had to be.
South Park is on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. It's either Hulu or Netflix. It had to be.
Who are they?
Because I don't see why any television, what do you call them Viacom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
like networks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why any Viacom would be giving them that type of money. Like, who the fuck is still watching South Park at this point?
I think people are still watching South Park, but not.
I mean, not like.
No, but you got to understand, South Park is the highest rated show on Comedy Central.
Oh, maybe
they are Comedy Central's cash cow.
Oh yeah, but that makes sense because I'm about to say Comedy Central shows South Park all.
Right. So don't think like Comedy Central. South Park to Comedy Central is what SpongeBob is to Nickelodeon.
That's true.
This is how y'all make y'all money.
Yeah, because this is literally the only show y'all feed now.
Right.
Just like MTV is fucking ridiculousness for whatever fucking reason.
And because TV, you're right. So and that's it's sad because that's what the networks like with TV shows is now because not a lot of people are actually watching TV.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's watching cable.
But that's why because the numbers are so concentrated now that it's giving false numbers. It's to where more. It's hard. It's too much to explain in this little clip. But like it's more people watching smaller shows. If that makes sense. And it's more people is watching this stuff online or streaming it or doing it anyway. But that don't really count towards the viewership in the same way as raw views do. Mm-hmm. So, like, it used to be a point in time where South Park could premiere a new episode with like 10 million viewers or 5 million viewers. Nowadays, like, you know, if you get like 100,000 or 500,000, like you know,
you're doing
like,
good.
You know, but that's just not where we at now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody's watching.
Nobody is actually watching it. So
nobody has cable.
So, which is shocking to why they got this deal. Which
which is like I said, it was very shocking when I heard it.
I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna share it in our story to figure out the details of the deal. But we're gonna figure out what that is. But South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they got almost $1 billion to keep doing their animated show. Next we got Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty season 5 reaction so far. I've been watching every episode. I missed the last one.
I haven't watched. I've watched like 3. I haven't had time. I don't, like we just said, nobody has cable. Right. So I have been trying to figure out a place where to watch it.
This season is a little different than most. This season is
But I heard it's supposed to be a lot more. Everybody's making it seem like it's a lot more emotional.
It is. You remember the Unity episode? Yeah. It's like that every other episode.
Yeah. And that's what people said was like this season is more making you attached.
It is.
And giving you
but not in a way where it's like streamed together. Each episode that I've seen so far could have been isolated incidents. They're not stringing a story.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I've noticed with this season. It's not like they're stringing a story to where say the finale will be some major conclusion to tie off all the loose ends or something. That's not gonna happen because it's like this.
But are we tying off the loose ends from other seasons?
Kinda. We got to see Space Beth. We it's good. I like it. It's been interesting. It's like it's been cool. I don't know what to say about it. I've been watching every episode. I'm not ready to put my complete opinion of it out there yet. I'm reserving some of it because I'm not completely like super excited about everything that has happened so far. Because some of it do feel a little cheap, a little like how they did Captain Planet, then they did Power Rangers, and then they did like they're doing stuff that ideas I felt like I could have pitched. Like it's not feeding to a bigger story. I like stuff that feed to a bigger story, and then at the end you kind of pull it all together. They don't seem to be doing that this season, but I still fuck with the show.
I mean, yeah, I like Rick and Morty. But yes, they're having an hour-long season finale.
Are they?
You didn't know that?
Did not know that.
Yes.
When?
That's why. That's this season. They're like about to go like on hiatus or something.
Oh, okay.
So we're like the season finale's not gonna show until like I want to say maybe September, maybe October. Like, but like yeah, they're giving people time to catch up, and then they're getting an hour-long season finale.
And I forget. I think I saw somewhere something about a movie.
Yes, there is talks of a Rick and Morty movie.
I'm for it.
Definitely here for.
I'm here for it.
Give them an hour and a half.
Yeah, that could be dope.
Give them an hour and a half to really string us along.
That could be fun. Next we got Big Mouth. Big Mouth season 5 is now expected between October and December 2021. Has it been 4 seasons?
I wasn't even sure if we was getting another season.
Yeah, they have been.
I know they're getting a spinoff.
Yeah, I saw this. Is it season 5 though? I feel like
Yeah, it should be.
Right?
Should be.
Yeah, they're supposed to have another season 5 coming out December.
Which I will say, I liked the season 4, but season 4 wasn't my favorite season.
Season 4 was okay.
Season 4 was okay.
It was okay.
But I think season 5 should.
Has it been 4 seasons?
I'm gonna go ahead and say season 5 should end.
Should end it. What?
I like Big Mouth.
Yeah.
But like
I
I said,
don't need Big Mouth.
but I don't. I loved it at the beginning. Now, like if you would ask me this around season 2 or 3, I would have been like, no, I need season after season of Big Mouth. But season 4, it was okay. And then there's been such a long drop, I feel like, since the last time I even watched it. Like season 1 through 3, I watched those seasons over and over again. Like I've seen all of those seasons like 4 or 5 times each. Season 4, no, I don't feel no need to go back and really rewatch season 4. I think I've rewatched it like once.
I could rewatch. I could rewatch season 4. It was
I could, but like I said, I've done it like once.
I have, yeah.
But like season 4 wasn't my favorite season. I don't know. Now maybe season 5 might reinvigorate me and relight that fire. But I just wonder where we're going with it next.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Like we did anxiety. We've touched on the depression. Mm-hmm. We've done puberty. Mm-hmm. Well, they're still going through puberty. But like we touched on different shame. Mm-hmm. We touched on these different emotions and things. So I'm just kind of curious on where we're going next. Cause like I think that's what it was. I didn't like anxiety.
I kind of did.
Anxiety was a bit much for me.
It was intense, but I think
that was the point. Fuck.
That was the point, though.
Yeah,
anxiety is intense.
It is, but I don't know. I didn't.
You ain't like it. Mm-mm. The anxiety mosquito. Right?
Yeah, Tito, the anxiety mosquito.
That was a lot.
Anxiety was a bit much. The show was normally funny and kind of light, and even though it took some dark turns, like season 4 was like all dark. Like anxiety was a lot.
But I don't know, the Shame Wizard was pretty dark too.
It was, but Shame...
And that lasted all season.
But Shame is necessary.
Okay, well, but we go just cut that off there. Do anybody watch, what is it, Tuca and Birdie?
Tuca and Birdie with, I don't watch it, but I know Tiffany Haddish does the Tuca.
I've tried to watch a couple episodes. I cannot get into it. Like, not even a little bit.
Random as hell.
I just don't... It's not for me. It might be for some other people, but they have been renewed for a 3rd season. Yeah. And I felt like we're still on season 1 right now, right?
Who?
Tuca and Birdie.
Where are they showing us at?
It shows...
I thought it was on Apple. I thought it was on...
It shows on Adult Swim right after Rick and Morty. All right, after Rick and Morty show, the new Rick and Morty, then Tuca and Birdie come on. The new Tuca and Birdie come on. They come right behind each other. But I felt like this was season 1. So I saw that like they was renewed for season 3. So I'm thinking they here to stay for a while. So I don't know if anybody
somebody watching it if they getting renewed for a 3rd season.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, and I would have figured they would have been getting more press with Tiffany Haddish being on there. Like I didn't hear about this show. Yeah. Like I heard I watched the episode of Tuca and Birdie, not watched like the full episode. Like, you know, like how something just pops on you kind of sitting there. And I heard the voice. And I'm like, is it Tiffany Haddish? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, that's Tiffany Haddish. Cool. And that was it. But, like, I feel like with her being, like, a main person on the show, I figured the show would get a lot more traction or exposure.
They don't really mess with Tiffany Haddish.
Like, she's not getting no burn from the show. Like, 0. Like, Rick and Morty, like, doesn't even have any celebrity voices. Ever,
but they did have.
But they get all kinds of advertising, publicity, and stuff like that.
Last we got Solar Opposites. They were renewed for a 4th season, and season 3 is dropping December, January. So I think it got pushed back a little bit. But we should be expecting to see that December, January. And Tiffany Haddish's voice, she's the computer.
Yeah, but she doesn't do enough. I do want her to be shown more.
Yeah.
I like to.
I like her voice.
I
I like her
her
being the voice of
voice.
that computer on that show.
It's weird because there's certain times where I feel like Tiffany Haddish is what's the word? A bit much.
Yeah.
Like I don't always love her. Like I like her. But like, yeah, some of it do be like, I really don't see why she famous because really, like, who said it? Who said it? Wasn't that I want to say what's her name said it?
Khadijah.
Yeah, I want to say Khadijah said it. Like she posted it on Facebook or something. Like Tiffany Haddish gets a lot more clout than she deserves. She's really just your inappropriate drunk aunt. And that's perfectly explained.
I mean,
Tiffany Haddish, like that really is all she is. She's really just. She's really like that loud auntie who said some inappropriate shit.
She's wild.
Yeah.
She says something out there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, she's cool. I mean, she's not.
Like I said, like that's what I said. Like she's not super funny. She's not like over the top for me.
Yeah.
Like it's cool.
It's not for me, but I can understand how that could be for somebody.
Yeah.
So I don't like shit on her.
No, I don't either.
You know,
but
so,
like
yeah.
But like, yeah, she cool.
Yeah.
I like her in doses. Like small doses. Like I like her in doses.
I'm trying to think of any dose that I've ever liked her in.
It's a hit and miss. Like I don't like her in everything, but like there are certain times.
But what we do like, okay, but that's what I'm saying. Girls Trip was too much for me. That was too much Tiffany Haddish for me. But I do like her in these animated shows. I like her. I like that. But
she has.
It was some movie. What movie was that I liked her in? Where she was like the sister, or she like just got out of jail or something.
Oh,
I liked her in that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, it was cool.
I couldn't finish.
It's like I don't hate her.
It was
or nothing, but like
I started watching it. I was like,
I mean, the movie wasn't all that, but I liked her in it.
I was like, I don't want to watch this shit.
I'm not like a huge fan of Tiffany Haddish, but I'm not a huge fan of anybody for real. Like I can't think of like as far as actors. Who am I such a huge fan of? Like as far as comedic actors. Like comedic actors is like, yeah, you do your thing. Like I'll check you out when I'm in the mood for that. But it's not like, you know, it's not like
there's no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but if you're a comedic actor, it's not like, oh, this comedic actor is coming out with a new movie. I gotta check it. Like when I'm in the mood for that form of comedy, I will check it out. Yeah, but I don't need that all the time.
Speaking of comedic actors, just like a little side note. Did you watch Kevin Hart's the movie with the daughter? I cannot think of the name of this movie.
I was told about this movie. It's on
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood, yeah.
It's on Netflix.
I have not checked it out.
I liked it.
Everybody has. Some people have been telling me.
I liked it.
Yeah, I have not checked.
Like I mean, like I'm not like one of those people. Like it was like a super deep story.
Some
like
people
how
said
everybody.
It was really a good story.
It was a good story. Yeah. Like it really did explain. Like it showed single fatherhood and like being and making those difficult decisions as a father and really doing it, and it was cool. But I'm not one of those people who really see like get all deep and emotional. But I will say there was a couple emotional scenes like in the movie where I was like I wanted to shed a tear. Yeah, like it was a pretty decent movie. Yeah, and I want to say it was good to see him in a more.
A couple people told me about Fatherhood.
It was good to see him in a more serious role. But again, with Kevin Hart, I always feel like this is him. Like, I don't know if that's a bad thing or that's just who he is.
What?
But, like, every movie, I always feel like it's just him being himself. Okay. Like, his acting is never over the top or super wild or like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that's Kevin Hart. No. In everything that I watch Kevin Hart in, I always feel like this is him.
This is Kevin Hart.
Like this is Kevin Hart. Yeah. He's just being himself on screen. Right. And to me it pegs as a bad thing because it doesn't make me feel like you're a good artist, a good actor.
If you judging him through the lens of an actor, but he's a comedian first. That's what we got him as. And so like he is going to be like most people that start off as comedians, when they get into the acting world, you kind of see them as themselves. They can't really. It's hard for them to really transition into that. For the most part, from what I experienced. So I don't really judge them. I don't really want to judge them too harshly on that. But fatherhood, I did hear a lot of good things about that.
Okay.
And the fact that you just said it, you just brought it up again, I will check it out because I'm pretty hard on Kevin Hart.
Okay, you are.
I'm pretty hard on Kevin Hart.
Which we both kind of are.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna check it out.
But it's like I said, it's a good little watch. Like I said, me and my fiance, we watched it like one night just on some, like late night, and we didn't have nothing to watch, like just finding something to watch. It was a good movie. Okay. It made me relive some of my own fatherhood moments. Made me think back on like having my kids, and it made me realize.
Is the baby mom like toxic?
No,
or like he just.
No, she dies.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like, what did he do with that?
No,
he kill her in it.
She dies.
And what is it a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
She dies.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, it was a good movie.
Well, we gonna end it there.
Yep.
Yeah, we went an hour. Okay, so we're gonna be able to share this for like a.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I was watching the clock. I was trying to get it out.
That's our show. That's episode 39. Thank you for watching.